It is Christ in the final week of his life, having cleansed the temple and rode into the city of Jerusalem, declaring himself to be the Messiah. It was Christ who defeated the corrupt spiritual leaders of Israel in a theological showdown that ended with them walking away. And it was Christ who walked out of that temple for the very last time, headed towards the cross for you and I. Truly I say to you, there will not be left here one stone upon another that will not be thrown down. This was the prophecy of the Lord, that the temple complex in Jerusalem will be destroyed, which happened some 40 years later in AD 70, establishing himself as a credible prophet. And when will be the sign of your coming and the end of the age? Verse 4. And Jesus answered them and said, now what he gives them next are the signs of the end times in the great tribulation period. He said in the great tribulation period toward the very end, which I believe we're right around the corner from that time frame. And Jesus answered them and said, see that no one leads you astray, for many will come in my name saying, I am the Christ, and will lead many astray. And you will hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that you are not alarmed for what must take place, for all these things must take place, but the end is not yet. Verse 7, for nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines and earthquakes in various places. All these things are but the beginning of birth pains. And then he tells us what happens in the middle of the tribulation period after 3.5 years. Then they will deliver you up to tribulation, and you will be put to death, and you will be hated by all nations for my name's sake. And many will fall away and betray one another. And many false prophets will arise and lead many astray. And because lawlessness will be increased, the love of many will grow cold, but the one who endures to the end will be saved. And at the very end of the tribulation period, at the end of that 7 years, and this gospel of the kingdom will be proclaimed throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. Now, family, listen to me.